Someone pointed out to me that there are a number of stories, which I've found by typing that into Google, about people using fake certificates. In fact, in some cases, they're not actually using fake certificates, they're using the real certificates, for getting somebody else to take the injection for them and pretending that they're somebody else. I don't know about anybody else, but I didn't have to prove who I was when I got my vaccination. All right, so that's what seems to be happening. People are using fake ways of doing it. The paper-based ones would seem to be a little bit more secure than the digital ones. Here's my digital certificate that's attached to my check-in app for Queensland, and has a number of security measures. The first, obviously, is the background. You can see there's a watermark of the Australian emblem behind it. So that's pretty easy to fake. You can easily get that and print over the top of that. The other thing is, you'll notice just what happened then is up here, the tick goes off and on, which I'll wait for a second to see. There, it goes off and on for a while. And the third one is down at the bottom here is the time, the date and time. So I'm moving across to another one. The date and time are changing. The time is changing all the time. However, I suppose it would be pretty easy to fake one of these in a number of ways. First of all, I could just, like I'm doing now, other than having my picture at the top, just record the video and show this to somebody, and you can see that it's ticking and the time's clicking over. So you'd have to do one for every single time you wanted to use it, right? With a different person's name on it, I suppose. The other one that's pretty easy to fake is that apparently somebody's already written a complete app that generates this screen. So you just type in the name, date of birth, valid from, and it automatically generates that screen with the tick and with the date, clicking over there. So it can be done. However, having said all that, okay, we'll just go back to another screen so I'm not leaving this on. Okay, having said all that, why would people want to fake it? First of all, a number of people faking it. First of all, there's a majority of the people are vaccinated. That's the first situation. So there's a minority of people that are not vaccinated. Of the people that are not vaccinated, how many people are willing to go to the extent of doing these sort of things, prove they've got a certificate, and they're not vaccinated? If they were truly non-vaxxers, they just stand up and said, I'm not going to have my vaccination, and I'm going to suffer the penalties. Well, they probably don't want to suffer the penalties, suffer the consequences, but why go to all the trouble of doing something like that? Or is these laws actually making people trying to break the laws? I don't know. Okay, anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Bye. Okay, this is a screenshot for the beginning of the app, which is used to actually read the QR code for the international code of certificates. Obviously, it's a little bit more secure than the other certificates that are around, because one of the things anyway is they don't allow you to do screenshots of the rest of it. I tried to do it and it won't work, other than the fact that I think it's ridiculous not allowing me to do screenshots, because I could use another camera to take a video of it, but I can't be bothered going to the trouble of doing it. At first I thought this actually went back to a database and checked to see if the details are there, but it doesn't. All it does is has some sort of coding in the QR code that says it's unique and can tell you if it's been tampered with or not. That's all they say it does. So other than that, if I've read it and I've used it to read a QR code, internationally created QR code, and all it does is provide more information that's already on the thing, that's already on the piece of paper anyway, one of which is the passport number. So in this case, it's a more secure piece of paper than the computer records. However, it has to be generated. So to generate it, obviously, if the software that's used to generate that material gets in the hands of the wrong people, they can generate as many as they like. And for that matter, it still doesn't overcome the problem of people that could get somebody else, pay somebody else, or get somebody else to have the jab for them and pretend they're a different person. Anyway, that's enough about the fake things to do with certificates. And as I said, why would you want to do it? The people that are doing it are just stupid, in my opinion.